5 Minutes with Daniel Coburn, where we spotlight exceptional leaders and businesses in the marketing community. In just a few minutes, we'll explore facts about our guest and their company. Today, I'm thrilled to be here with Chris Perkins from Model B. Model B connects consumers in ways that stick, and they are obsessed with growth. I've worked in many marketing agencies for decades, and sometimes you just need help regardless of your size. So thank you for joining us today, Chris.
Daniel, it's a pleasure to be here.
So what can you let me know, or let our audience know, what is something that about your business that differentiates you from your competition?
Well, fundamentally, we actually start from understanding the business our client is in. We take a management consulting front-end approach. So we create what we call an ecosystem map, and that explores all the aspects internally and externally of the business, how they make money, what are the kind of forces for good and evil that affect their success or inhibit it. And then we're much better able to apply marketing where it will make a big difference. One of the things we often find is that a lot of clients that we start working with are doing things they've done for years that they should stop doing because they've lost their effectiveness, or they should refine it in the way they do it. And that methodology gives us a very clear, quantifiable way of helping them understand what that would look like.
Awesome. What is one piece of advice you would give someone just starting on their entrepreneurial journey?
Well, I think that the number one thing is find a way to being an owner in a business. Whatever your passion is, find your way to being an owner in a business, having an equity stake and building something that is your passion area, but also that you can monetize. And then surround yourself with people that are going to understand and support you in doing that. And you can do that through a wonderful kind of partner model versus trying to build it all in-house. That's definitely what we've done. So the top line on this is, don't spend all of your career working for others. Find a way to work for yourself and be a partner in a company that you have an equity stake in, and also don't think you have to have everything in house, because the world today, there's talent all around you, and tapping into a partner model is a really smart approach.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I actually, with my agency, we actually white label our services, so I completely understand what you're talking about there. For your business, for Model B, who would you say is your ideal customer? If you could, draft up what they look like, what would they be? Who would they be?
Typically, it's a company that understands and appreciates the potential of marketing, but really doesn't understand how to get the most out of it, and really is interested in having us be a proxy extension of their team. Within our collective and our approach, we have everything from fractional CMOs on our kind of resource pool that we plug into certain clients, and all the way to simply just being in certain specific areas. So, an ideal client is somebody that appreciates and explores and digs into the full potential of marketing. Not becoming experts, because that's what we do, but in understanding how their business can be affected by it, and really lets us do what we're great at and supports us fully in doing that. It's the ones that want everything in an individual scope, that want to nickel and dime everything, that a lot of times want to be trained on what we do so they can start trying to do it themselves, and then struggle, that aren't a good fit. So it's really those that understand that having a depth of bench resource of experts really, will accelerate their business.
I completely understand that. I know I've been talking to clients many times where, they wanted to be that $1 million client for $10,000. So I completely understand that. Thank you for that. With that, when you have your clients and your ideal clients, and you onboard people, how long is it from the start of your engagement till the activity, the rubber meeting the road?
Well, it depends entirely because the ecosystem mapping process will unfold in a very short period of time. We actually work quite quickly in doing that and can have it done for most clients in a couple weeks. Just depends on how willing that they are to opening up and giving us access to the right things. But assuming that we get to that in a couple weeks, we often are doing internal orientation programs that, like an example, we worked with a vet clinic brand to help them reframe their hiring methodology and the talk track and the way that they talked about the brand values and the experience that all future employees should expect when they join. And that improved the fit of all the next hires. It improved the excitement and kind of I'm on the same team, I joined for the right reasons kind of factor. And while, as a marketing agency, that's not classic marketing, the difference that made in their business and the way they were able to present themselves with all their customers was phenomenal and really, really, really helped the culture of the organization kind of come alive.
That's phenomenal. Ironically, that's my educational background is veterinary medicine, so I appreciate that tremendously. But thank you so much for joining us today. But before we wrap up, can you let people know how to get a hold of you, your website, your social media handles, and whatnot?
Yeah, we're Model B. So if you just go to modelb.com, you'll find us there, and our links to our socials are there. Pretty easy to find. So hopefully you'll take a quick look, and we're here to help in any way we can.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Chris, I look forward to talking to you some more about what Model B does. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in for 5 Minutes with Daniel Coburn.